Oh god. No. It happened. No. Fuck my life. The fuck? Drug streams again? No. What? No, no. Oh god. Wait. No. I'm dying inside at this point. Oops, no! Fuck my life, just pure depression. Pure depression. Uh, uh, dude, I can't even fix it. Like, who's watching the stream? Like, why would you watch me getting crippling depression? Like, I want to read in the stream, but I can't. I can't. I can rename it. Dying inside though. Like, good 720p. What the what? Where can I what the where, what? Where can I rename it? What the fuck? No, dude, where can I? Oh, there. What the fuck? Oh, what? Oh, what? What? Oh, there you go. The depression stream. Uh, the I'm sad. I'm bored. Oh, oh, I wanna die. Let's no. Holy, no, holy. Yes. This is no, I can't. Yes, you can punch me. This. No, I can't. Look, this is how you call out your depression. Yeah, there's nobody watching my stream because it's depression. Like, dude, I am dying inside and outside. No, why? Why? Like, legit, why? Why? Why am I alive? What am I doing in this stream? What am I supposed to do at this point? All I want to do is fucking live. Live. I can't live. Yeah. Dude. I want to fucking play some weed. Dude. 20 signs a girl likes you. Yes. Yes. Yes, dude. Let's watch this.
20 signs to know if that a girl likes you.
Yes.
And if you haven't already noticed, I got a new camera, so the quality is a lot better, and I got the Nikon D3200, and I have to say that I'm really loving it so far, and it's just been a great camera to film on. The picture quality is amazing. It went from from 16 megapixels to 24 megapixels. My old camera was 16, this one's 24, so the quality is a lot better, and there's something in my eye that is not good. Okay, but today I'm going to be telling you 20 signs on if a girl likes you. So one sign that a girl likes you is if she looks you in the eye. Now, I'm pretty sure this goes for guys and girls, but it kind of tells, like, if you look at someone in the eye, that means you're interested, basically. I know this isn't, it's for shy girls, they may be looking at you, and then they may, like, kind of look away a little bit because they're shy and they're uncomfortable, but for the most part, they're always staring at you, their body position is always positioned towards you when they're listening to you, and they're always just looking at you. Number two, if she playfully teases you, kind of, like, playfully kind of slaps you, I'm not talking about the full-on slapping, like, if she full-on slaps you, that does not mean that she likes you. That's probably means that she hates you. But if she's like playfully kind of like hitting your arm or kind of like hitting you or something, then it means that she likes you. She wants to try to get your attention.
Well, I'm single
number three,
forever.
if she's constantly smiling around you. Now this is a really good sign to know if she likes you, because if she's constantly smiling, she's trying to get your attention, and she's trying to act like she's all bubbly and she's all fun, and she wants to like seem like she's a really happy and outgoing and fun person. So if she's always smiling, that means that she's happy to be around you and that she's happy. Number four, if she acts really cuddly and cute around you. Now I know this isn't for all girls because again, not all girls do this, but I know that my friends have noticed me do this, where basically I will act like myself around my friends, and then when my crush comes in, I'll act all cute and cuddly and like just all fuzzy and warm like a bunny rabbit. Speaking of bunny rabbits, there's actually a rabbit in the background if you can't see. But if she acts really cute and cuddly around you, and it's probably a sign she likes you. If you catch her staring at you, now this is a really good sign to tell if she likes you. Like for example, if you're looking, if like you suddenly just glance at her and she quickly looks away like this, that means that she was looking at you and she she's kind of embarrassed that you caught her looking at you. And also if you catch her looking at you and she kind of stares back for a little while and then gives you a really nice smile and then looks away, that's kind of trying to show like she's friendly and she's okay with looking at you and she likes you basically. Number 6, she gets nervous around you. I think this goes for both girls and guys. Personally, I'm nervous around everyone really because I'm really shy. Guys really necessarily kind of go for me. I noticed that girls get a lot more nervous around guys and they get kind of awkward and don't know what to say because when you like a guy, like you have all of these things planned in your mind what you're going to say to that person, but then once you go to that person, you just suddenly get so nervous and just forget all your words and what you were going to say. It honestly happens to me every single time and it's like the worst thing ever because I just want to talk to that person normally. Number 7, if she adds a lot of emojis while texting you. Now I know this doesn't go for all girls because personally I add a lot of emojis to all my text messages, whether I'm texting my mom, whether I'm texting my friend, or whether I'm texting my crush. I pretty much add emojis always to all of them, just kind of how I text. But if you notice that she's kind of texting with a lot of emojis, that may or may mean that she likes you. Number 8, if she laughs at all your jokes, and I'm talking about all of your jokes, like even if they're not even that funny and she's the only one laughing, that is a very good sign that she likes you because she's trying to act like you are the funniest person in the world and that she only is looking at you, she's only paying attention to you, and that you just make her laugh and you are a fun person basically. She's just trying to make you feel like you're better. Number 9, if she tries to look her best around you, like if she knows that she's gonna see you on that day, she is gonna go like and dress up really nicely and just make herself look super presentable because she wants to look her best around you. Now personally this doesn't always go for me, like I really don't necessarily care how I really look around people. That's just kind of how I am. I really don't care whether it's around my crush, whether it's around my friends, whether it's around my family. I really don't care how I look. But if she's constantly kind of trying to look better around you and her best around you, that is probably a good sign that she likes you. Number 11, she pretends to like all your interests. Now this isn't, again, go for all girls because some girls have a lot in common with you, but don't lie. Honestly, really don't lie about these kind of things because I made a mistake by lying to the person I like, and it wasn't a big lie, but it was just something that kind of wasn't good. Don't lie about those kind of things because it's just not worth it. Just if you think that you want to lie to impress them, really don't do that because in the end, when you lie, you might actually lose interest. Does that make any sense? That probably does not make any sense at all. Number 12, she finds any way to talk to you. Now, whether it's randomly coming up to you in the hallway or texting you a lot, she will find any way to talk to you because she likes talking to you and she just really can't get enough of it. So if she's constantly texting you and she's constantly trying to get your attention or talking to you in school, that's a pretty good sign that she likes you. Number 13, she talks about relationships with you. Now, I'm not talking about if she has a boyfriend and she's talking about her boyfriend with you, but if she's not in a relationship and she's just talking about relationships with you, she's trying to give some signals that, you know, like, I want to date you. Number 14, if she leans in and tries to get closer to you. Now, I'm not talking about, like, if she's leaning in to try to kiss you. What I mean is, if you guys are talking, she'll like lean towards you with her body language, or she'll language, and like, or she'll kind of lean in more towards you because she wants to get closer to you, and she just kind of wants to subconsciously. She's probably going to be leaning towards you a little bit more because she likes you. Number 15, she laughs at what you laugh at. So if there's something funny, like whenever you laugh at something and she's constantly laughing with you, that's a pretty good sign that she likes you. Number 16, she always wants to hang out with you. Basically she will always try to make plans, or whenever you make plans, she will always say yes because she just wants to spend time with you, and when she spends time with you, she's happy, and she just tries to get any opportunity she can get to hang out with you, basically. Number 17, her voice gets really high-pitched when she's talking to you. Now, I know I do this. Most girls, when they're talking to their crush, their just voice gets all cute and cuddly and high-pitched. I don't know why, maybe just trying to make it sound softer, but basically it will go from my normal talking voice, which is this, like, hi, my name is Maya, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's my normal voice talking to someone. And then when she's talking to her crush, her voice will go, hi, how are you? Hi, my name is Maya, how are you? Like, her voice will go really high-pitched and, like, a lot softer and bubbly. And just cuter because, you know, she wants to do that. She likes you. Number 18, she will text you constantly And when she's
That would
texting
be
you,
nice
she will
too.
ask you questions because she wants to get to know more about you. And
What happened
somehow
though?
she'll make the conversation like hours long, even if you're texting back with one-word answers, because she just really wants to talk to you, and that's a good sign that she likes you. And also, she will go into detail about her own life because she wants you to get to know more about her. 19, this kind of ties in with number 18, but she will also stay up really late texting you, even if she's really tired. But because she's really interested in the conversation that you're having, she's really entertained with the conversation that you're having, and even if she's extremely tired, she will still stay up to talk to you. And last one,
Really
number
good.
20, she remembers everything you tell her. Now, I'm not talking about like she's trying to stalk you or in a creepy
Like,
way, but
what's the
if you tell her something like really small and she remembers it, that's a good sign that she likes you, because she just finds everything fascinating and amazing about you. So pretty much everything you tell her, she's probably going to remember. Alright everyone, so those are 20 signs that a girl likes you.
What
If you
the
girls,
fuck?
if you found any of these relatable, then
Dude,
you can go ahead and give this video
these
a thumbs
tips
up.
are fucking
And guys,
true.
if this helped you at all, then you
What
can
the
also
fu-
give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for weekly videos if you'd
Holy
like to,
shit.
because I'm going to be getting more videos up now so I have a better camera.
I'm
And I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!
I tried to find a girl for 15 years. For 3 years. Haven't found any tips. I'm very, very, very shy. Sad face. Yes, yes. Yes, this is. Why? Why am I like? Why the fuck am I doing this way? Dude, I've been live streaming for 20 minutes and get a girl to like you 10. Holy shit. Live what girls do when they like someone. That looks like porn. No. No, 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 no. This is what interesting tips.
Hey guys, it's Coco, and today I wanted to do a video on how to get a girl to like you. So I have this little book, and I decorated it a little while ago. I don't know if you can see, but I basically just did a little decoration on this. And then the back looks like this. So it's kind of like this, I don't know what theme you would call it. So I got this book, and inside I write down some stuff. So I write down ideas that I have in my videos, and we try and get it focused on that. I don't know if you can actually see it. Like this that I did for my tutorial, and then I have like little recipes and stuff. So what I did today at school is I made this list on how to get a girl to like you. So I'm not trying to generalize women, I'm not trying to say that it works on every girl, blah 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 blah, disclaimer. So,
Does it work?
Okay? If you really do make a problem out of anything in this video, this sole purpose of this video is people that don't know what to do anymore, they really want to get a girl to like them, and they're looking for actual harsh tips other than be yourself, you're good enough, which you are. But today I'm going to actually tell you some actual tips that you might have not known yet. Okay, so the first part of it all is getting her to notice you. So what you can do to do that is the following. You can start looking at her a slight little bit too much and make sure that she catches you. And then you just kind of look back for a little bit, and then you look away. Don't make it awkward. Don't make it appear like you weren't looking at her. Allow her to think that you were looking at her. Yeah. What will happen next is she'll notice you. She'll think like, does he like me? Then she'll drop that. She'll be like, I don't know, and I don't think I can take a conclusion out of this, but what she will do next is, do I like him? So she will start thinking about you and whether she likes you or not, and you have definitely caught her attention. Now that you've caught her attention, you might be getting in some conversations with her. So there's a few things you want to do while in a conversation with her. Of course, you'll want to be nice. There is this myth that girls always fall for the cocky guys. which might be true for some girls, but me personally, I don't like cocky guys. It actually makes me feel like they don't respect me as a person, and I have a really strong opinion on that. I really feel like I'm good enough and that people should respect me for who I am. So I really don't respect that from people who do that, be cocky to me. So definitely don't do that unless you know that the girls like it. Like I said, just be nice to her.
Yeah.
Now when she's telling you stories that you don't give a shit about, but just stories that she thought were interesting or she just wanted to say, sometimes the girl, she's like, I know that you don't want to hear this, but it was very important to me, or I just kind of want to let it out. Let her know and let her feel like you're listening, like you're interested. So maybe she'll be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't. This is what I do a lot. I say a lot of like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm not interesting, I'll stop talking right away. Let her know that that's not the case. You're actually interested, even though you're maybe not even, but let her know that you are. Just tell her. Agree with things that she thinks. Some girls may be really strongly opinionated like me, so basically when you ask me about my opinion on something, I usually have a really strong opinion on it, and it's really appealing for a guy to then agree with you and tell you that you're right, and
what the fuck?
That makes girls really happy, so that's something that you should try. Okay, so the lighting's starting to get poorer and poorer, and I had to remove a few files from my card, so I'm not sure where I am right now, so I think that this is the point I was at, and if not, I'll be wrong. But don't judge me. I'm trying really hard. So another thing that you should try to do is tell her that her hair looks good, because a girl's hair is really important to a girl, and for me too, I am focused on my hair a lot, so it's really nice if you tell a girl that looks good, because she'll really appreciate it. Another thing that a girl likes, or at least I really find appealing, is when I look at a guy, because I look around my class and I like it when you cross eyes with somebody and they smile at you instead of this.
Wait, what? Isn't that kind of weird?
You know, it's nice if they go, and then, you know, that they show you, that they see that you're looking at them, and they show you that they appreciate your being because they smiled at you when you looked at them. So that's really appealing. So that is everything I wanted to talk about for this video. My camera's about to die, so I hope that you enjoyed this little video that I did. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Become a Coconut, and join the Palm Tree family. I'm gonna do some homework now, so I'll see you later.
Like, I'm dying inside. What it means if she needs space, and plus what to do, how to stop being in love with your best. What? Okay, fine.
So I'm talking to this girl and she says, Adonde, I met this guy. He is so good looking.
What, Tokyo Ghoul? I am depressed. Leave me alone, sir. What do you want? I'm gonna kill myself soon. What do you want? What do you want, sir? I am dying. I want to kill. I want to die. Why? What are you? What do you need, man? What the fuck? What do you need, man? What do you need? Shit. Nuggets. I'm slowly dying inside. I got left alone again. Fuck.
We started texting. I'm not even into this dude anymore. He is so fine, but he's such a boring texter. I asked some of the other girls that I know if this ever happens to them, and they all had similar stories. Either they come on way too strong, or their average text can fit on one line. These are the kind of texts that I get. Hand on a stack of Bible apps, this is a real text, because I keep my text fun and flirtatious, and I give the girl a little bit of room to chase. Texting is an art form, and as you can tell by these mind-blowing stick figures, I'm pretty good at art. But you guys gotta ask questions in your text. Every text doesn't have to be a question, but that question mark is huge. Also guys, if you meet a girl and you get her phone number, that first text that you send to her, do not give up all the power. Oh my god, you are so gorgeous. I am so glad I met you. I had an amazing time. The heavens opened up. Champagne rained down from the sky. I really hope we can do it again sometime. Do not send that text. No challenge, no chase, game over. It's also not a good idea to text for the sake of texting, okay? But I haven't talked to her in 3 days. I better send a text to keep conversation going. Text with a purpose. And that purpose should be to hang out with this lovely young lady in person. And then once that happens, your next purpose should be to cuddle. That's the end goal, okay? This is how I do it. Yeah, girl. You know you like that. Any whoosies, you could text for the sake of texting and send something like, whoa, it got randomly hot today, right? Yeah, you're asking a question, but that setup doesn't really lead to too many engaging responses. What you could say instead is, yo, ridiculously hot today, wanna grab some ice cream. And if a girl turns down free ice cream, she's either an alien or racist, or both. And it's best you find out now before your mid-cuddle session, and then, you know, junk gets really awkward. Girls love to feel pursued, and most love feeling wanted, but if you come on too strong, she'll 100,000% gossip about you to all her friends. So fellas, avoid that triple text. And in a lot of cases, the more you push, the less attractive you become. Give your text purpose, but every text shouldn't be, yo, when we gonna chill? Yo, when we gonna chill? Yo, what you doing today? Yo, yo. You wanna hang out? If a girl wants to hang out with you and you catch her on a bad day, she's gonna be like, nah, can't hang out today, but what are you doing on Friday? But if it's excuse after excuse after excuse. Also, your average texts are these massive walls of words longer than the airport runway at the end of Fast and Furious 6, and her average text is one line, there's a problem. Make sure y'all are matching sizes. And same with response times, make sure those match up too. Taking too long to reply can make you seem a little lame. And don't be afraid to tell her if you're too busy at the moment to text back. Pretty girls aren't used to hearing that. Yo, playing Mario Party, let me hit you back. Side note, Princess Daisy is a cheating, backstabbing skis. BRB. If a girl doesn't want to cuddle your face off after you send a text like that, she's probably a robot. Thanks for watching. I had such an amazing time. The heavens opened up. Champagne rained down from the sky. I really hope we can do this again sometime.
Date robot. Yes, she's a robot. Yeah, dude. Next video. I think besides the girl is hiding her. Josh, my man. Yeah. Tips YouTube. Getting right on tape now. What the fuck? I'm dying inside. Okay, what's more tips like?
Hey guys, it's Coco. Welcome back to my channel. I just got back from working out,
if
so
anyone
still wearing my workout
get
top. I'm about to take a shower, but I really wanted to make this video for you guys because I felt so excited about it. I wanted to record it before I mess up this whole look. So I thought, let's just do that right now. So before I get started, I would like to ask you though, if you'd be interested to please follow me on Instagram, because I put a lot of time and effort into my page on there, and it made me super duper duper happy.
I need tips for dating, you
So it's linked down below. It's Coco _
tips for fucking dating.
I don't know. I just put so much work into it, so I like to promote it at the beginning of my videos. But that's all I promote. So
well, if a girl basically gives you your
so today I'm going to be talking about signs a girl is falling in love
asks for
with you.
Facebook,
so these are signs that she's falling for you.
Would it make sense that she likes you?
Not necessarily that she is already in love with you. That's something different. I think that's much more like a clear, heavier signs. But these are signs that a girl's like slowly gravitating towards you. So I thought I would let you know so that you could see if she is showing any of these signs. So let's get right into my number one. Her friends are following you on social media. If a girl really likes a guy, oh my god, are you serious? They're going to be constructing that's right. Right now, can you even hear that? I know what they're doing. They're making like a building and they're loosening these plates off, and it's with like vibrations. They're doing it. Maybe if I close my window, that will help. Okay, I actually really do think that helped a lot. So anyway, so if a girl is into a guy, she will tell her friends about that, and if her friends are very supportive of you two guys, and they can tell that she really is happy when she's around you and everything like that, they will start to follow you on social media. So if you are suddenly getting followed by a bunch of her friends, that's a really good sign, because that means that she speaks positively about you to her friends. Talking, it's something I'm so good at. Number 2, she talks about we a lot. She talks about you too in the word of we, not so much I. I just closed my window and it's getting louder outside. I'm so annoyed. 1 second. Why? Okay, I think they just finished one of them. I'm just going to start talking because
actually I need to write these tips.
So she talks about we a lot. That means that she sees you two as a together unit already. So that's just a very positive sign. If a girl's really not into you, she will, of course, it's something that you say, it's like, it's just a word, but she will refer to herself more as a first person than to we. Yeah, so. I mean, like an example would be, instead of saying, oh, I would really like to go see that movie, she could say, oh, we should really go to that movie. That's a difference. Yeah, Number 3, jealousy. If she starts showing signs of jealousy, a girl is only jealous if she cares about something. So, for example, if you were talking about a girl and she you could tell that she reacts jealously or badly to that. But if she's like super supportive, she's like, oh my god, I love you and her so much together, are you dating, you guys are so cute together, you look so good, that's not a good sign, or at least that's not a sign that she's falling in love with you. But if she's falling in love with you, she will not say that. She will be like, oh, so much fun.
Holy shit, dude.
So yeah, that's a good sign. Jealousy. Number 4, she always tries to make you feel better. So if you're having a bad day, you're telling her about that. If she really likes you, if she's falling in love with you, she will try to do everything in her power to make you feel better because she cares for you in that way. So that would be a really good sign. Number 5 is actually a body language sign. And if you want to see more on body language, I actually did an entire video on that, which I will link down below for you guys to check out. But if her voice starts to get more higher pitched, then that's a really good sign. It's
not a good sign, it's a rape.
Girls, if they are attracted to someone, will automatically start talking in a higher voice. So try to notice if she does that with you, if she talks in a different pitch with you. And number 6, which is the final one, is she cuts off other guys. And this is of course the most like radical one, I guess. But if she stops talking to other guys, if you can tell that she starts like unfollowing other guys or turning down dates and everything, that is probably because she is already interested in someone, aka that could be you. So that's a really good sign.
Holy.
So those are my signs a girl is falling in love with you. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I make these kind of videos all the time on all different kind of topics. If you have a question or an idea or a topic that you'd like for me to make a video on, definitely let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Sick lives, boys. Put the intro. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, Playa, is there a girl that you like? That you
hello, guys. Depression. Yeah, I'm actually writing this shit. Like, I'm actually writing these steps now. Look at me. Like, I'm seriously, for fuck's sakes. Like, this is serious business, guys. This is, I'm a serious fucking man. If I see video ending, yeah, live stream. This is entertaining live stream. Hello, yes, What do you guys want? Like, do you want me live stream? What? Take tips. The middle. Okay, let's go back.
Quite sure because you feel like she might be hiding her true feelings for you? Well, that's the exact question that VZ Kid asked me when he said, hey Josh, please make a video on signs a girl is hiding her true feelings for a guy. So let's dive into what are some of those signs and how and why girls might hide their feelings.
This is the Josh Beats. You're watching the Josh Beat.
Dedicated, fucking dedicated
Now I
to
am
find love
100% sure that
for
all of you guys can agree that telling someone that you like them is a scary thing to do. For guys and girls, this is no different. Everyone is a little hesitant and a little afraid of rejection. No one wants to put themselves out there only to be rejected in the end. I did a video last week talking all about how to get over that fear of rejection, but what we're trying to analyze here are what are some of the key signs that you might notice a girl doing that are signs that she actually likes you. In the past, you might have heard things from other people or even some of my older videos saying that if a girl's playing with her hair, if she's looking at you, if she's doing these little physical cues, then those are direct signs. But I want to change all that today. I think a way more important factor to look out for as a sign that a girl likes you is her willingness to spend time with you one-on-one. If a girl is hinting at or pushing you to ask her out so you two can hang out one-on-one, that might be a clear sign, but here's where it gets a little tricky. Sometimes girls won't feel nervous hanging out with you one-on-one simply because they view you as a friend and they have no romantic interest in you. So how do you kind of distinguish the difference between romantic interest and friendship interest? This is where things come down to you and how you carry it forward. If you keep up a friendship vibe with her, then yeah, nothing's going to change. She's still going to see you as a friend. But if you start flirting with her and talking to her in a romantic way, then you're going to start to see a change in her behavior. The more you show your feelings and put them front and center, the easier it's going to be for her over time to start doing the same. No longer will she hide her feelings or leave you confused as to what she's actually thinking about you. Where most guys tend to stand is in the place where they're trying to figure out how their crush feels before they do anything, before they put themselves out there, before they ask them out. It's safer to know whether or not your crush likes you before you actually make the move. But for all you know, she might be doing the exact same thing, hiding her feelings and keeping her actions a little cryptic to not expose herself and put it out there that she likes you. That's why I say, if she's willing to spend time with you one-on-one after seeing that you interact with her in a romantic way, then that's a clear fire sign that she actually is into you. But if you hide your feelings and only interact with her as if you guys were just friends, well then yeah, she's not going to see a problem spending time with you one-on-one because she's going to think you're doing it from a purely friendly perspective. It's also possible that she might have a sphere of influence around her. People really value the opinions of their friends. So if there's a girl that you really like and she's not sure how she feels about you, she's going to run that by her friends first. And depending on what they say, that may make or break how she approaches the situation and interacts with you. Deep down, she may actually like you, but she doesn't want to say or do anything about it because her friends may not approve of it. These are little nuanced situations you might run into. So the best way to kind of work through them is for you to be as forward with your feelings as possible. And I'll say it again, being forward isn't just a matter of telling your crush how you feel. It really comes down to showing them how you feel. If you show this girl that you really do like her, that you really do want to spend time with her, and you want to hang out with her one-on-one, despite what her friends may say, that might be the influence for her to reveal her true feelings. Basically, if you want to know where she stands, you got to put things into play. So let's do it, guys. Let's get to work. What do you think, though? Are you trying to figure out what your crush's true feelings are? Leave your comments below and we'll talk about it. If you feel like your situation's a little more private and you don't really want to write it in a comment, you can always shoot me a DM over on Snapchat or Instagram. I try my best to answer every single message that I get, so shoot me a DM over there and let's talk. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below.
You shouldn't just like say,
hey playa, have you ever said something to your crush and immediately afterwards felt like, oh my god, I should have never said that? Well, that's the question that Gan Lewis asked me when he said, what should I never say to my crush that would ruin my chances? Don't worry, Gan Lewis, I can think of 3 things you should steer clear of saying, and I'll share them with you right after this.
Oh yeah, thank you.
This is the Josh Beats. You're watching the Josh Beat.
For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. And today I want to teach you a few things you should never ever say to your crush. People are always asking me, Josh, should I tell my crush how I feel? And my answer is always no. I think you should show them how you feel. But there are instances where people tell them anyway, and this is generally what happens. They'll work up the courage to finally tell their crush how they feel, and then they'll take it off the deep end and say something like, hey, I really like you, but if you don't like me back, that's okay. You're letting them know right off the bat that if they don't like you back, you're just going to pretend like nothing happened, and you guys are going to go right back to being friends as if everything's cool. The major problem with saying this is that you're showing them that you believe that there's a high chance that they don't like you back. you're not approaching them in a confident way, and you're not telling them how you feel in a confident way. You're kind of just shooting yourself down before you've even tried. And I think the reason why people do this is because it helps them regulate that fear of failure. By simply saying, oh, this is what I want to do, but if you don't like it, it's okay, it makes it easier to accept a no from them, even though you don't really want that. Sadly, what it also does is it erases any display of confidence you may have had walking into the situation. Your crush is going to read on that, and they're going to feel like, hey, if this guy doesn't believe in what he's saying, why should I? The next thing you should never ever say to your crush is to tell them that you don't like them. To play along with this narrative like your feelings just aren't there and everyone else who said they were is just lying. If your crush or one of their friends asks you directly, hey, do you like this person? Most people go on the defense and say, no, that's not true. I don't actually like them, because they're afraid of what the backlash is going to be. Play this one out for a second. You do actually like that person, but by telling someone that you don't like them, now that thought is going to circulate in your crush's mind that you don't like them, which is going to make it even harder now for you to actually reveal, hey, I actually do like you. Being honest carries its own weight of confidence and helps alleviate some of the pressure of you having to hide or even lie about how you actually feel. Yes, you may have to deal with rumors and gossip and all this other chatter from other people, but keep in mind your focus here is you and your crush. They're the person you like, they're the person you want to get with, not everyone else that's just talking. I've done a few videos dissecting this idea of your crush finding out that you like them, whether it's through your friends, through rumors, or through their friends. At the end of the day though, the goal remains the same. You like them, you want to get with them, and that's what you should aim for. Saying something like, no, I don't like you, I only see you as a friend, is only going to hurt your chances in the long run. The third thing that you should never ever say to your crush is something that a lot of people do, kind of unintentionally sometimes. They'll just spam them over and over saying things like, hey, what's up? How's your day? Hey, how's it going? Hey. You may not recognize it because you're on the giving end, but when you're on the receiving end and you see a bunch of messages in line from one person without you responding to them, it just makes them look desperate. Now you might be thinking, well, what other choices do I have? I have to keep messaging her or else I'll never get her attention. But is it the kind of attention that's actually productive? Think about it like this. If you show up at someone's house and you ring their doorbell once, you notify them. They know that you're there and they can respond to you and answer the door when they feel ready. But imagine if someone keeps pressing the button over and over and over and over. Yeah, you're more likely to get their attention, but by the time they get to the door, they're going to be a little annoyed because you spam them. You may get what you want, but there is going to be a cost, and that cost is going to be their genuine interest in wanting to respond back to you and actually carry forward the conversation. I did a video a while back talking about what to do if your crush doesn't respond to your text, but ultimately, the things that you do say to them, you want it to be succinct, you want it to be sharp, and you want it to be something that's attention grabbing so that they can actually engage, not just so you can have a lot of output going towards them. And you know, I would say the fourth thing, which is kind of an unspoken rule as to what you should never say to your crush, is nothing. Too often guys like girls from a distance and they never approach them and never talk to them. They say nothing, which only is going to hurt your chances of actually ever developing something with them. If you're spending your time analyzing every little interaction, every little look, every little smile, every little glance at you, then you're never actually going to develop something with them. It's going to come down to you approaching them, you saying hi, and you starting that conversation. What do you think though? What's something you've said to your crush in the past that ended up hurting your chances?
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light.
Hey guys, it's Coco. Welcome back to my channel. It's a no makeup kind of day to day, so bear with me. But today I'm going to be doing a video on things that guys do without realizing that are very attractive. So these are just a few things that I've noticed and that I did a little bit of research, and it's like some things I definitely don't agree with, other things I do, and I compiled a list. And yeah, these are things that they do without knowing or trying to do, basically. Number one is ruffle through hair. So this is just like, I don't know, doesn't that count for girls too, I guess? Well, maybe on a man, like slightly more, but ruffling through hair like that to fix it, I don't know, for some reason it's just very attractive. Number two is smiling when looking at you. This one kind of explains itself, but when someone looks at you and they smile at you, it's just very, very attractive and very nice. Number 3. So this is one that I definitely think that not a lot of people realize, and that is saying your name. So when you're having a conversation or when you talk to each other or whatever, there's not often that moment that someone actually says your name, and it can just be a very nice thing to do because it makes you feel like, first of all, personally spoken to. Second of all, someone takes that time to say your name, and it just makes you feel special and it makes you feel heard. So I think that's a great thing to remember to do that sometimes. I mean, not all the time, because that can get kind of creepy and weird, because it's just kind of strange to do that all the time. But for sometimes, that's a good thing to remember and to do, because that can be very attractive. Number 4 kind of speaks for itself, but complimenting you out of the blue, not just on a day that you're wearing something special or that you did your makeup super like amazing, but just on a random day that you're just doing random things, like there's nothing special going on, and then to compliment someone is very, very nice, because they haven't seen it coming, and it's not like called for, basically, which makes it that much more special. Number 5 is wearing a tie. And then also, a lot of people on the internet said the like loosening and fastening of it, which I completely 100% agree with. However, I can't really give you guys that as a tip, because imagine if guys would just like be in class like loosening, fastening, loosening, fastening their ties all the time to come across it. It's just weird. It's just not a good tip. I mean, I guess doing that in the presence of someone could be fun, attractive, but just wearing one in general. I think dressing up nicely, I feel like a lot of people do that too little, like only for super special occasions, like once a year. But you know, if you're giving a presentation, for example, and everyone's doing the presentation in like slightly better clothes than what they usually wear, why not wear a tie? Because you can. It's a good occasion for it. It's not the most special occasion in the world, but it's very attractive if you dress up nice for that. So yeah, and I think it also has something to do with the fact that your neck is very accentuated when you're wearing that. Number 6 also has to do with clothes, and that is rolling up sleeves to like here. Like once again,
so who cares?
Who
don't sleeves, man.
Is
only like in
but
winter,
also,
but
just in general, it makes someone look
I'm dying
casual, but also kind of powerful. It shows like some sort of strength. I don't really know how to explain why it does, but it does. And it just looks very nonchalant, I guess. Yeah, it's just something very attractive. Number 7 is holding doors open. I do feel like, you know,
makes sense.
We as women
like,
can hold our own doors
like,
and stuff.
what
whatever,
sense would
but
this
those
make?
just
Like you're being a gentleman by holding the door
so nice.
to let her go in. Like,
for example, I was
like,
at a restaurant.
what doesn't do
like,
that?
If someone holds my chair for me,
this makes the most sense.
that's just something like that never freaking happens, and it's so nice, and like, I don't know, you feel so taken care of, and it really makes me go like, oh, that's so nice. Like, wow, that's like kind of impressive, and it's such a small act.
These videos.
So I guess that's also one that's really great to remember. And the last one, number 8, might be kind of weird, but you know that women like low voices. As I'm saying it, I'm like realizing that I have like super low voice for a woman. You guys let me know.
Deze depressie. Zo, zie daar depressie. Is aanstekende depressie. Is met zilver. Is depressie aanstekende.
I don't know. It's not like I have validation or that I care, but I'm just curious to find out what your guys' preference is.
Man, I don't want to be single until age 18,
blядь. And something that happens in the morning is that your voice is always a little lower. Someone explained to me why that is. Actually, like my voice gets even lower than it
is. Suka. Okay.
Well, not literally, but it's very low.
Okay.
But when a guy has that, it makes his voice sleepy morning.
These tips are actually true.
And just in general, looking kind of sleepy and rough.
So
very attractive. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little video.
Okay.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Next video. Yeah.
This video is gonna change your life.
Ka!
Where the weirdest things you do
Holy shit,
are
Ka!
oddly attractive to girls. I gotta go.
If you're new to my
channel, I'm deeply sorry for that weird intro. But always strange. So I'm Nagin. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe. New year, same me, new hair. What is? Okay.
Okay, let's get into the video. These are going to be
what are the
7
tips?
weird
Girl,
things
what
girls
are the tips?
seriously find attractive.
What are the tips?
Number 1.
Okay.
Oh, number 1. Yes. The
Big
first
size?
one is when a guy rolls up his sleeves
It might move. Yeah.
and shows
Of
his
course.
forearms. These guys.
I don't have biceps.
It is the sexiest thing. A
How?
muscular forearm.
How is
Strength,
that sexy?
dominance, security. I love it. I feel like I'm with a bodyguard. I feel like I'm with a man. Guys,
Okay,
I just wanna
good
say
idea.
also,
Next time I
I'm not
invite
crazy
someone
about
to a date, I'm gonna
veiny
do
arm.
that.
If you have one, sorry, you're
weird.
fine. But for me, it's not something I'm like, oh, give me a guy with veiny arms or I'll die. I'm good. So don't strive for a veiny arm if you care what I think. But I know some girls really love it, and that's weird. So that's really weird. That's number 1. The second weird thing that us girls find really attractive is this. When you wake up in the morning and you have scruffy hair and your voice is kind of croaky and it's tired and your eyes are tired and you're just being super sweet and super cuddly, we love that. Oh my
Blah, cuddly, be cute,
I
be
love mornings.
be
I love
nice,
that, like, sweet little
nice
face. And it's just
and cute.
Oh, you guys are the sweetest in
And
the morning.
cute.
Just in the morning.
What gay test?
Yeah, that's
Okay, gay test. Gay test. Wait. No, that is guys. Start the test. Okay, I paid under $10. What are you fucking retarded? Who makes the best messenger bag for men? What's a messenger bag? I have seen like 1 to 2 live musicals in the past year. Yeah. How many yards? How many yards are the end of the foot? Yes. Wait, that must be gay. That picture looks gay. Let's say 5 yards because I don't really watch that the American football. Next one. Which of the following designers does not produce men's shoes? Bleh. What are these? I only know fucking Gucci. What is Miu Miu Prada? Oh, let's say this. Manolo Blahnik. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. But Barolo is a wine product only in Gayville. Gayville. Yes. Gayville. My cardio routine at the gym consists mainly of cycling classes. Which of the following careers has Carson Crasley most recently added to his resume? What? Who is he? I wish I had Brad Pitt's, body. Dude, he has a good body. I am most likely to cry when someone breaks off with me. Mew. What? Yeah. Move on season. What is this? Project Runway. No clue. I don't fucking watch TV. If I could have dinner with one of the following, I would choose Madonna. I don't know those 3. I get a manicure too, or every time hell freezes over in exchange for special favors for my girlfriend. Wait. Isn't this gay? Isn't this kind of gay? Like, think about this. What? Why would you get the manicure? Like, if you're a man, like, yeah, females, yes. Like this, yeah, these 2 are good. Like, but I will take this one. My favorite TV show is fucking Family Guy, boys. I buy my underwear online at erogenous.com. Anywhere that has a varied selection of cutes and colors. I don't think I bought new in pack of fuck this, yeah. Which of the following of once popular? The Identity Kane is not once popular. It's just it's just a dude. What the fuck are you retarded? Back in time, I would go to Nirvana reading, Woodstock, the Moon Rope. What are these? What the fuck? Nirvana reading. Let's go. My girlfriend could not drag me to women's the counter fair about the chair. what the country favorite. If I were at the, I would sing. Uh, I will survive. I will survive. It's not, oh, what the fuck? Tell me that New York, New York. I don't know. Okay, you are the kind of guy that likes chicks but takes a peek in the locker room as well, right? Well, I think I've taken a peek in the boys' locker room once, but it's not that crazy. Like, I'm not even 50% gay, which makes sense. Like, I never have fantasies about banging any man's, which is good because I'm not gay. If I would be gay, that would be kind of wrong because I am writing a girl dating tips. You fucking dormy. Anyway, back to the video.
Guys, if you've ever been asked by a girl to
Lol,
call her
I
in the
can
morning
be
when
hell.
you
You
just
help
wake
it.
up,
I
the
will
reason
always
girls
help
like
you
that
because
is
you.
because of your
You
voice
okay?
is just like, hello.
I'm
It's
58.
like, yes, hey boo. We love it. So I don't know. We think it's sexy. We think it's attractive. It's just kind of like, okay. I can't explain it. I can't explain any of these tips.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could.
Charlie, é isso nessa para
Can't do it
depois não ter
justice.
Vardem.
So this
Like,
also ties in
legit,
with
could be
number
who kind of
3.
fucking
This is a
bullshit.
personal thing. I'm sure some girls relate, but
Like, cool.
guys, when you wear sweatpants and a like t-shirt, like a tightish one, oh my god, I just want to cuddle up with you and watch Netflix until like
Oh, Netflix,
2019. I
Netflix
love
and
when
chill,
guys wear
anyone.
long-sleeve shirts. I don't know what it is. It may be just me, but this is my
Netflix?
channel, so YOLO biased. But damn,
Chill.
I'm sorry if there's kids watching, but kids shouldn't even be watching. Anyways, but dang, it is just, oh my god, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's your forearms that are
Mas uma
popping.
ruínas para
Biceps.
tipos de ter.
But
XD,
I don't know.
presente.
I can't explain this one either, but I just think it's like really sexy. It's like when a guy dresses up wintry and like long sleeves,
Okay,
sweatpants.
winter outfit in
Makeup
summer.
on. Yeah, something like that. But I don't know. Make with
Winter
that what you will.
clothes.
Moving on to number 4. Number 4 is when a guy shows emotion. Like, I don't know, when I was younger
When a
and
guy shows
in high
emotion.
school, my girlfriends would tell me that their boyfriends
Then,
would cry on the phone to
girl.
them to not leave them. I was like, dang, that is kind of cute. I kind of like that. I'm dealing with a lot of issues. I don't know. I really love when a guy shows emotion. It's just really sexy. I just know
When a
that
girl
like,
shows
it's not
emotions.
a rock all the time. I don't know. All
Holy
girls
shit,
would
dude.
find
Holy.
a moderately emotional guy kind of attractive.
Emotional?
Does not
Oh,
mean
so my
you should
mental breakdown
cry
on the fucking
through
start
every
of the stream
difficult
for 10
situation you
minutes
have
is
with a girl.
emotional.
Contain those emotions. But yeah, I love to see
This is
emotion, being upset, maybe a tear. It's really nice. It makes me feel like I have gained power back into the relationship. Okay, I think this one's number 5. Another weird thing that girls find attractive in a guy is like battle wounds, scars. This does not mean go out and damage your body, but I think the reason that some girls love to see a scar is there's a story behind it, an experience. It's like when a girl is asking about your past. Like, a scar is a visual representation of an experience that you've been through. Please do not do
Okay, I'm gonna show
self-inflicted wounds.
women with my legs and see what they think.
better than
Maybe
that.
we can get a girl. Holy shit, dude.
But
Like, those
like
are
a
scars.
scar from like falling down off of a skateboard is dope. It's like, I'm a skateboarder, this is my scar, I'm dark, I'm deep, and you're like, okay, I love you. And it's
What
yeah.
the fuck?
So I don't know, some girls find scars and
What the
tattoos
fuck?
really attractive. So
Okay.
number 6
Alright.
is freckles. If you've seen my attractive things guys do, like my second legit video on YouTube, I really talk about freckles. It's my weakness. I would kill for them. No, I'm just kidding.
The freckle.
Number 7,
Wait, let me pause.
cuddle up with you. The guy has match.
Freckles. Oh. How is that sexy? What the fuck? How is that sexy at all? What the ew? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? What?
matching socks that are really cool.
What?
And the other thing is when
Freckles.
a guy is working and not really giving me attention. I know that's really, really messed up, but I don't know. I just find it attractive, like when he's getting stuff done. I think that is really, I don't know, it just does it for me. So those were 6, 7 things that I find attractive that guys do. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure other girls find these attractive as well. So I don't know. If you guys want a part 2, give this video a thumbs up. I'm trying to take it to 1,000.
I've seen
See
freckles.
if you guys really want this video,
What the
because
fuck is a
this
freckle?
not limited to 6 or
Ew.
7.
Fuck. Fucking hell. No, I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm gonna be done like 4 minutes. No, I'm done. I can't. What? It's pranked. I didn't end my stream. I only got more depression. Freckles. I thought freckles was something sexy. What the fuck? Freckles. What the fuck? Ew. What the fuck? Why? 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 What the fuck? Freckles, dude. Ew. What the fuck? Oh, freckles. I can't. This is gross. Like hell. Let's listen to some copyright. What the fuck, bleh? Freckles.
I have no idea why, but this morning I woke up and felt like filming a video about guys. So that's what I'm doing today. And this is also my 3rd glass of sweet tea this morning, so yeah, no shame. Hey everyone, it's Ryan and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different because I'm going to be talking about some things guys do that girls love. And I can't say all girls feel this way because everyone is different. So I'm just going to tell you some things that I like about guys and hope to God other girls like it too, because if not, you and I can live happily ever after. So let's get started. I love it, like absolutely love it, when a guy remembers small things about me. And I'm not just talking about generic things like what's my favorite color or how many siblings I have. I mean, those small things I told him a while ago that I wouldn't expect him to remember. So it could be something random that I like, or an embarrassing moment that I had. It's just those small details that matter. So if you really want to impress a girl and just earn some extra brownie points, bring those things up in conversation later on, because it seriously makes us so happy knowing that you will listen to us and you care enough about what we have to say to have remembered it that entire time. Another thing we love is when guys start the conversation first, whether it's through text, phone call, or even in person. We just love it because it shows that you're thinking about us.
What? Don't type freckles on the internet. It's a bad idea. Freckles on internet is not good idea. It's pretty gross. I almost got a heart attack. Yes. So what do you want? I am reading chat and waiting for the reply. And it's delayed, like, okay, well, ain't nobody got time for that. Guys, if this video gets 20 likes, I'm gonna make a fucking exposed video on my boy. It's gonna take a year though. Okay, well, what do you want? My boy fetish. My boy fetish. What do you want, fetish? What do you want, fetish? I am always open to read comments. But anyway.
And if you want to do something really cute, just text a friend or even a girl you like and say, thinking about you. Seriously, super cute knowing that you were thinking about us, and why not, you have nothing to lose. Personally, I think it's easier sometimes for a guy to text first because I get really nervous talking to a guy, like, and And a perfect example is if you see a girl and you think she's looking good, go up and tell her in a non-creepy way, because we love random compliments, and you never know, you might walk away with her phone number and you will thank me later. Something I think all girls would appreciate is a guy who smells good.
You're so pretty.
I mean, for all you fellas out there watching this video, you know when you're next to a girl and you can smell her really good fruity perfume, and in that moment you're just enjoying yourself? Well, girls are the same way. We want to be around guys who smell really freaking good. Like seriously, you can have any girl on your shoulder as long as you smell good. It's kind of weird, just like how much
what?
Like
how can I smell good?
Follow that kind of stuff.
That's
Also,
a good
you
question
might want
to
to keep in mind
like,
if you're dating a girl who's shorter than you, which is normally the case.
It's fine if a girl is shorter than you, like
do
which is mine.
Because when you
like
go into
she
hug
could be
her,
even taller
her
than me.
head is normally not going to be like at your shoulder. It's going to be around your chest area. And from personal experience, I hate smelling a guy's BO when I go in to hug him. Like, oh, seriously, so terrible. The hug is terrible. I'm just like, get me out of here.
Then don't hug him.
Just smell good. Have good hygiene, shower, put on deodorant, wear cologne, and brush your teeth. Because if you do all that, then you're golden. Hold up, tea break.
Tea break in the middle of the fucking.
Another thing guys do that girls love is when you touch us. I know.
Girls love when you touch her. Holy shit.
But believe it or not, we like to be shown affection. So if you want to hug us and put your arm around us, my biggest tip for you is make sure we are completely okay with that. Because one, you guys don't want to be rejected, and two, we don't want to feel uncomfortable. So also keep in mind it's the right timing and place, because some girls do not want to be touched, and you need to know that. If you want my opinion, I love it when a guy surprises me and hugs me from behind. I don't know what it is, it's just super cute, and I don't know, I'm on cloud 9 whenever it happens. So yeah, and if you guys want to go a little farther and kiss us again, make sure she's completely okay with it and it's the right timing and place. But all I ask is that you touch our necks. Like, you know how guys like do that thing? Yeah. All I ask is that you do that, because seriously, we fall for that kind of stuff. Like, we love it. The last and probably the biggest thing girls love is when a guy can open up and be themselves. Honestly, I freaking love it when a guy tells me things that he wouldn't tell just anyone, because it makes me feel special knowing he wants me to get to know him more and he trusts me. So us girls, we want to know your passions, your fears, your strengths, like all that kind of stuff, because we want to get to know you. And if you truly want a genuine friendship or relationship, you need to open up and be yourselves, because that's all we ask for as girls, and we just happen to love it when you do. Alright everyone, those are 5 things guys do that girls
okay guys, I'm done. Thanks for watching my
so
stream. This screenshot is gonna be on my Twitter. The Twitter is gonna be in the description. See you guys later.